Curious George was a really fun experience for me on many levels. I was contacted by the publisher to see if I would be interested in writing a book about Curious George and Ramadan. They found me because of the other books I had written, and a lot of people wonder, they're like, how did you do that? How did you manage to write a Curious George book, and how did you get permission? And I'm always happy to say that it was the publisher who actually approached me, which was a very exciting step, and to see that they wanted that representation and inclusion, and to add George celebrating Ramadan to a series of books that they already had with him celebrating other holidays. So it's again a very simple board book where George celebrates with friends of his who are Muslim, and kind of goes through what fasting is, and what the month looks like in terms of breaking fast together, again focusing on charity, looking for the moon, celebrating the Eid holiday, in a very short, compact way. It's written in rhyme again. And it was just a very fun, sweet little book, and for me, so exciting to have a character that I grew up knowing and loving, and then was reading to my children as they were, younger. To be able to write a character like that just felt incredible, and then to know how much it would mean to people to have this, mainstream loved character include Muslims for the very first time. And that's what I told the publisher when they asked me if I'd be interested in writing it or what I thought the reaction would be. I said I couldn't imagine it being anything other than overwhelmingly positive. But I think none of us were prepared for how overwhelmingly positive it ended up being, and that the reaction was so huge. Before the book even sold, when it was listed for pre-order, people, discovered it, and they were sharing it on social media. It went viral, and just seeing the comments that people had, this is a thing? This is really a thing? Or how excited they were, or how they wished they had that when they were growing up, or they couldn't wait to share it with their kids. So the book ended up selling very well and getting a lot of attention, and I ended up getting a lot of unexpected media attention and interviews about this, this little simple book. But I think the timing of it, the fact that we were in the midst of the primary election, there was a lot of negative rhetoric about Muslims. It was a nice, positive story to be able to talk about, something exciting and happy.